committed and willing to complete this program. If you would please just consider it. I'm a mom. I want to be there for my kids. I want to put this all behind me.
No, but you can't just say I can commit all these crimes and then say I want to put it behind me. This is the thing. This isn't a simple, isolated mistake. You've got 4. You lied to me under oath about your alcohol use. It's too much. I will not spend the twilight years of my career trying to get people through sobriety court who are not being honest with me. I will not do that. I'm sorry.
245-336.
Morning. Your appearance, please. Mr. Leonard. Name, your name. All right, so your client pled guilty to operating while visibly impaired back on March the 3rd of 26. She was referred for screening and assessment. At some point prior thereto, she violated the bond conditions on February 12th of 26. I issued a bench warrant, forfeited the bond, and set a new bond after finding that she had consumed alcohol. I told her at one point that she'd better get into sobriety court. If she did, I wasn't guaranteeing I wasn't guaranteeing anything, but I guaranteed she was going to go to jail for a lengthy period of time if she didn't get into sobriety court. And that's where we are. If you had a chance to review the report, any material additions, corrections, or deletions?
Oh, yeah.
Anything that you would like to say on her behalf?
Your Honor, when you filed the contempt court, you thought there was one thing you had to claim for sobriety. She had to determine anything that she lied. And she is no longer in denial. She has a alcohol substance abuse problem. She's working hard as a realtor. She has 3 small kids. Applied as a probation officer, some minor flips. She didn't apply on the order.
Okay, anything else? Ma'am, anything you would like to say?
I am taking this seriously. I have been going to therapy on my own. I've been seeing a therapist now bi-weekly. I am going to IOP. I take that very seriously. My kids are my why. I'm committed to this program. You would accept me.
John Cohen there.
Okay.
You had a job interview at DTE, but you haven't heard anything yet? And you're working at LPT Realty, and that's the only place you're working?
I'm sorry.
That's the only place you're working?
I have helped out a friend. She just opened up a restaurant. I helped her a couple of times, but outside of that, no.
What restaurant?
JT's in Trenton.
Why didn't you tell your probation officer that before?
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you tell your probation officer that before? And why did I have to ask questions to find out that you were working at JT's?
I just helped them out a couple of times. I'm not like fully complete there. I want to be.
Okay, hold on.
I'm not able to do real estate full time right now.
Why didn't you tell me that?
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you tell me that? You got 4 drunk drivings. You have no business working in a bar. And I don't mind telling you, if I had known in your situation, now I want you to understand, I've allowed people to work in bars and restaurants before that are in sobriety court, but these are under different circumstances. You had 4 drunk drivings. You had a 271. You violated your bond conditions. You've been working at JT's a lot more than a couple times. Don't tell me that. That is not truthful. I know too many people, young lady. I know too many people.
I've
I know too many people. Don't tell me you've only worked there twice. You said a couple times you helped out a friend and you didn't bother telling anybody your name. So I want to know, because you and I talked, because you had a conversation with her. I want to know, I want you to state for the record what she told you. And tell me when it was.
So the appointment was on April 20th. Found out the meeting with you on April 20th, that she's working at the bar. So at our appointment on Friday, that same April 24th, we had just been going over, the screening. I asked if there were, anything new to add. We talked about employment and how she is supporting herself, due to backing off real estate. And she said that she was supporting herself through her savings.
She didn't say anything about working at JT's.
Your Honor, can I tell you what?
Yeah, you can tell me whatever you'd like and I'd make it really good. I cannot have people in a sobriety court that are not being upfront and truthful with me. I can't do it. I won't do it. It's not, you have no chance. You had no business taking a position at a bar, serving as a bartender and a waitress. None. Particularly without coming to me and asking me if that was okay, or at least bringing it up with your probation officer, and you concealed it.
I didn't conceal it on purpose.
On
I
purpose.
brought my friend that opened the place and asked her if I could pick up some shifts there to supplement my income, because I'm not able to do real estate full-time right now. I'm not full-time employed. I would like to be. I really need the money to support my kids right now. I know the people that work there and I'm able to get rides from them, so yes, I have picked up shifts there. And I stopped asking to bartend. I was only picking up the serving shifts.
Listen. I have to go by my gut. I don't sense that you're taking this seriously. You violated the bond conditions. You had 26 late blows. You tested positive on February 8, 9, 10, and 11 for alcohol. Like I said, you missed 26 blows or they were late. You're not getting your AA logs to her in time. Listen. When I do this, I'm putting myself out there, okay? When I try to help people in felonies and this should have been a felony, like I told you, somebody dropped the ball in my view. I don't know why they didn't charge this as a felony. You got 4 of them. I got you, Grant, it goes back to 09, but you're only 38. You're only 38 years old. And you needed to cross every T and dot every I, and you didn't.
I have 3 children that I'm trying to raise.
You're gonna kill somebody. You're going to kill somebody. And I can't do this. I wish I could. The whole team agrees you need help. Ma'am, I can't take you. I cannot take you. Can't do it. I wish I could. I get so disappointed listening to people when I know that they're lying to me. This is not voluntary truthfulness on sobriety court in particular. There's no way I'm changing my mind, Mr. Longton.
Well, Your Honor, she was desperate because Henry Law case, we received no child support and had overseen child support until they need you. If you've been desperate for support, so all of us usually she asked for a surgery. So
Okay, 3 kids, I'm gonna take care of by myself.
I get it. I get it.
I have been
And you-
very
and you-
committed to myself and to therapy.
You also, listen, I want to take you. I want to take you. No. I cannot. I agree you need help. I cannot do this. Ma'am, you should have thought about that before you got your first, second, third, and fourth drunk drivers. They should have charged the felony. You had a chance to keep this to a 93-day misdemeanor with a minimum jail term, and you were not truthful, and you went to work in a bar, which I can't even think of a worse place for you to be working. I'm sorry. 300 fines, 600 costs, 75 victims' rights fee, $50 justice assessment, $60 screening fee, $225 in cost of recovery, and 61 days. Credit 1, serve 60 now, and you're going to serve 30 more days if you don't pay your fines and costs. And I will let you pay those at the rate of $50 per week. I will start that beginning on August what's the first Friday in August, Lisa? Amy?
Right, could you possibly do this on the weekends?
No. There's no way I can let her do it on weekends. You have 21 days to appeal. You have 14 days to apply for a court-appointed lawyer. You should have thought about all these.
August 7th, Judge.
August 7th. If you need more time, you call the court. We'll go on Zoom. I feel awful about this, probably as awful as you do, except I'm not the one serving the jail term. You're going to we'll let you make some calls, but you're in custody for 60 days. Yes, you are. And I'm not going to let you start tomorrow because you weren't honest with me. And when people aren't honest with me, this is what's going to happen, particularly with something that's as serious as going out and committing 4 drunk drivings. You have no idea how lucky you got that they didn't charge you with a felony. I'm sorry, ma'am. Have a seat. That's it. Sorry, guys. Hyder, Abdul Houston. Other scan device, GPS tracker, or house arrest equipment. 2, revocation of residency effective immediately. Summer Great House does I have permission to reside at, enter, or visit my property. Her residency privileges have been fully and permanently revoked. Formal eviction papers are currently being processed. Safety and security, that's number 3. For safety and privacy reasons, she will be barred from the premises immediately upon her release from the Wayne County Jail. 4, clarification of child custody, rebuke of fraudulent claims. I am aware of the defendant's history of perjury and manipulation before this court, specifically during her prior bond violation hearing on the advised she may attempt to claim her immediate release is necessary for child care. The children are completely safe, stable, and cared for in my custody. Her claims of child care hardship are entirely false. Because an alternative housing plan will be required for probation or to other compliance, I am notifying the court and the probation department in advance of a hearing so that the defense counsel, Mr. Longton, can arrange an alternative location such as a residential facility, shelter, or different address that does not involve my property. Thank you for your immediate attention to this matter and for ensuring this notice is placed directly in her official case file, respectively submitted, Harris and Steves. So with that,
I can't respond to that.
you can respond whatever you want.
I guess there's a lot of falsehoods in there.
Hang on a second. Hang on. You asked for a hearing. You filed a motion. I don't quite understand this. Let's go quite forth on it. But the court opined on the record that the defendant had violated her bond provisions by working in a restaurant that serves alcohol and not informing her probation officer about that employment. I had to go back and listen to the tape. I didn't say one word about that. What I did say is she wasn't truthful with me. What I did say is that when I asked if there was any material additions, corrections, or deletions, she should have been forthcoming. She should have been forthcoming with her probation officer. That's the only reason I scheduled this emergency motion for reconsideration of sentence, because that's just not true. I didn't say anything about bond conditions. I said she violated bond conditions in the past. She lied to me under oath in the first time she was drinking. She had 26 late sober link blows. She was positive for alcohol back in February 4 or 5 days in a row, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, I think it was, or February 8, 9, 10, and 11. And by the way, just to pile on here, she had to drive to court. Because somehow, some way, a car titled in her aunt's name remained in the parking lot for 2 days after she was sentenced. And by the way, I haven't checked it, but I believe she was still revoked. And this has been the pattern with your client. So you can correct whatever you want. I'm going to listen to you, and then we'll go from there. What do you want to correct?
She is a lawful resident.
That's fine. I'm not the divorce judge.
But what he's done. Try to take custody away from her. He's grabbed the kids, he's changed the locks, she's a lawful resident of that house. That address is on her driver's license. She has the right to go there. Please enter that house.
I just read you into the record. What he said. I didn't say anything was truthful.
Yeah, that's correct, John. You did not. But I wanted to make that clarification. I know my client has outlined for me to address what you read in the record of that letter.
Okay, good enough. What else?
So what's happened is what I feared was going to happen. He's hired a new attorney. He's going to try to take custody away from her with an expired order because she's in jail. I have no defense to that as long as she's incarcerated. And she's been the primary custodian of this children since birth. The biological father, the temporary mother, has not been a primary caregiver, not been the cause. He's seized on this. We grab custody, and I think the children are going to be harmed if we continue to be incarcerated. I have no doubt.
Is that you, Mr. Steves? Are you Mr. Steves?
Yes.
Okay, he's in the back. Go ahead.
I have no doubt that these children are being harmed by taking away.
I'm not, but I don't have anything to do with it.
I know you must, but you certainly have a jailhouse that you can care to. But that's what I'm having. She has learned her lesson. There's no doubt in my mind she has learned her lesson all about honesty with this court and fucker.
You can't lie to the court. Your Honor, I will not go through a sobriety court with a defendant who's lying to me left and right. And I've got to tell you, I don't know, maybe her aunt drove her here, decided to leave the car here and walk home and leave the car here for 2 days.
I doubt that. And you doubt that.
Your Honor, it just underscores how she has not taken this seriously. Listen, I wanted to give you this hearing only because I wanted to clear up this record. I did not say anything about bond conditions. That is not a true statement, Mr. Longton. What I did say is she was honest. I will let you speak for 10 seconds, ma'am, but you've got a lawyer representing you. This is a motion hearing. If you want to say something, you can, but go ahead.
Your Honor, when you asked me about the employment, I brought it up. I was unsure about bringing it up before that. I was desperate to just work for my kids. My kid's dad does travel a lot for work. I'm a mom. I wasn't sure what to say. You know, I wanted to bring it up. It wasn't something that was permanent. I want to complete this program. I want to be there for my kids. I enrolled myself in school. I've been going to counseling by myself. I understand that I made mistakes in the beginning, but I am more than committed and willing to complete this program if you would please just consider it. I'm a mom. I want to be there for my kids. I want to put this all behind me.
No, but you can't just say I can commit all these crimes and then say I want to put it behind me. This is the thing. This isn't a simple, isolated mistake. You've got 4. You lied to me under oath about your alcohol use. It's too much. I will not spend the twilight years of my career trying to get people through sobriety court who are not being honest with me. I will not do that. I'm sorry. The motion for reconsideration of the sentence is denied. I wish you well. I hope everything works out for you and your family. I really do, Ms. Greathouse, but I'm not changing my mind. Thank you all. Have a good day. But are you ready on Shores Financial? 6-6. All right, how you doing, Mr. Runyon? Your appearance again?
Timothy Runyon.